in today's video we are making croissants, and in the bowl I'm adding in 3 tablespoons of yeast, and 1 cup of milk, stir it until the mixture is well combined. Once your mixture is well combined, set it aside for 5 minutes to allow the yeast to proof. Once your yeast has proofed, add in 4 tablespoons of sugar. A tablespoon of salt, one egg, and stir it to combine the mixture. Once you have mixed it properly, add in your 3 cups of flour. And start to combine everything. Once you have your shaggy mass of dough, put it on your counter, and I recommend a bench scraper for this because the dough at this point is very sticky. And if you want to buy a bench scraper, I bought it from a bake shop in town. It was around Kimathi Street, near there. Knead the dough for about 5 minutes. If it is still a bit too sticky, I recommend adding a bit of oil on your counter and your hands, and it really makes your work easier. As you can see here, our dough is in some shape of a round mass. I want you to stretch it out a bit because at this stage we are adding in our butter. Our butter will help it make it elastic and easier to work with. So this is 3 tablespoons of butter I'm adding in. Put it at the center of the dough and fold in the dough. Make sure all the butter is covered in there and start to knead the dough for about 8 to 10 minutes or until all the butter is combined in it. I also recommend using room temperature unsalted butter because this dough already has salt in it. As you can see here, this dough will be a bit shaggy to work with, but once you've made it really soft, it will be not sticky and it will be very elastic. The more the dough is elastic, the softer it will be. Once you've kneaded the dough, I want you to apply a bit of oil in the bowl and set the dough aside to rest for about 30 minutes or until it is doubled in size. So it has been 30 minutes. I want you to give this dough a light punch to degas the dough. Take it out of the bowl and I want you to cut this dough into 2 separate equal pieces. Shape the dough pieces into nice round balls. Keep one dough ball aside, and I want you to shape this out into like a cylindrical shape and roll it into somewhat of a rectangle shape you have. If not rectangle, make sure it somehow looks like a rectangle, but to me at this point shape didn't matter a lot. You can try and get rid of the air bubbles, but for me, I don't mind them, so I just kept them there. Make sure you don't roll it too thick or too thin. This water will help us not during frying, so that once you've rolled it into the shape of a croissant that it won't open up. Apply light strokes of water. We also don't want our dough to be damp. And make sure you also apply every corner and the middle of the dough. Once that is done, I want you to cut it diagonally into a few triangles depending on the size you want. For me, the first set gave me 5 pieces, but I decided to add in another small one in the corner. That's how a croissant shape should look like. And you just start rolling it from the bottom or from where the widest part of the triangle is. Wait, not the widest. You know what I mean. Rolling down from the bottom all the way to the tip. This is our finished product. I want you to set it aside to rest for about 40 to 45 minutes until it doubles in size. It has been 45 minutes and you can see it has doubled in size. If you give it a bit of a jiggle, it will actually shake, and that's a good sign, and it means that it's ready to be fried. I want you to preheat your pan, but cook your croissants on low heat to make sure that they fully cook. And cook them for about 3 minutes on each side without turning them. During flipping, you can see it has a really nice brown color. That's a good sign, and it means that the first side has been cooked properly. Let's prepare our glaze, but it's also not a must if you want to make the glaze or not. So in the bowl, I have 1 cup of icing sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla essence, and about 2 tablespoons of milk. Depending on the thickness, you can add in more milk or less milk and stir it to perfection. This is the end result, so they are nice, soft and fluffy and airy in the inside. And please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to tell a friend to tell other people about this channel. Enjoy this with your friends and family.